As weird as we get closer to the cemetery, my camera just died for no freaking reason. Like it just shut off. What'd you find?
I found a spider nut. It's one of those nuts you find, it's got a bunch of spiders in it. That's why I'm kind of scared of it, so I'm gonna drop it.
An egg pouch? Is that what you found?
Spider nut.
Egg pouch.
It don't look like something a spider would make, but like the trees.
But yeah, from what I think this trail should come to, and we may be lost. So, I mean, we ain't lost. We know where we're at. We know where the truck's at. We know it's a long walk. Yeah, you gotta see my truck too. I'll show it to you at the end of the video. It is covered in mud. Thank God I got four-wheel drive and stuff, but I was like, yeah, too scared to go any further. Don't know how bad it's gonna get. And I did almost drive into some. I did almost drive into some ravines that I just couldn't see because of how tall the grass and stuff is. This would be an easier place to find on a winter day, I'm sure. Hey Devin, did you see this? Huh? That's a critter hole. That is a critter hole right there. Look at all the dirt they done pulled out. That's a critter hole of some sort. I'm trying to see footprints. Kinda looks like, does that look like a
fox?
Not a fox, I don't know, that kinda looks like a raccoon to me.
Yeah, see his hands over there.
That kind of looks like a raccoon print. But there you go. That's your critter hole. See where all they dumped that dirt out. This road would be a perfect place for that. This old road. I said this is an old road. Look at this thing. When I say old road, this is an 1800s road. 1800s. So, we're going to keep walking, try to find this dang cemetery. We got to be close. If anybody says West Tennessee ain't got jungles, look at this. Look at this. Look at these vines.
Our shit just sucks so hard that you don't want to go in it.
The woods are tough. And I don't know what in the fuck this is. It's foam covered in carpet. Could there be a body under there? Who knows? Actually, to be honest with you, it looks like where people were shooting.
Dad, fuck.
Just slide down.
I'm trying.
Monkey crawl down. So we ain't found the cemetery yet. We gotta be close. What's that over there?
What?
That concrete. That look like concrete to you?
Kind of looks like more plywood, but I've already found some of that.
Okay.
And more set in stone stuff.
More what?
It's like a wooden crate.
A wooden crate?
Probably an old trap.
Well, that's just weird. We just keep finding weirder and weirder shit. Ain't found cemetery yet though. And if you're wondering, is this? Oh, I better get some likes and subscribes for this motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Y'all put me through it. I looked at the thing, everybody seems to like the cemetery stuff. Well, we're trying to find a lost cemetery right now. We're trying to find it. And I ain't to say we keep making the wrong turn, but
It's this way.
it's pretty easy to make the wrong turn when this is your atmosphere. Ow. What is that? Plexiglass? Finding weirder and weirder shit out here. Get back on this main road that was made in the 1800s.
It hasn't been touched since then, probably.
I think it's been touched a little bit, but it ain't been touched much, that's for dang sure. Alright, back on. Still trying to find the cemetery. On the map, it looks like it's on that side, but honestly, don't know. We ain't gonna know till we find it. Maybe bark. Maybe dark by then. I was thinking, then we gotta walk all the way back over to the truck. In the mud, in the dark. And I tell you, damn fire ants out here are unreal. There is fucking fire ants. And of course, as I'm talking about it, I'm not seeing none. Yeah, fire ants. The ground be crawling. Fire ants, you step in that shit, them bitches bite your ass. So of course, all this tall grass, you gotta watch where you fucking step. But we're gonna stumble up on this cemetery here before long. Surely. It's got to be here. Unless they came out here and moved a bitch. But anyway, we will see. Well, you ain't gonna believe it, but we found it. We didn't really realize we was looking for a staircase. A very not that easy to climb staircase. And voila. Yeah, it's small. This lost cemetery. It's supposed to be Chamberlyne, but there's Jones too. Oh, Chamberlain Jones. Here we go. Try to give you all enough time. Chamberlain Jones, born April 26, 1809, died January 18th, 1869. So this person died in 1869. And the bottom of the stone just reads, I yield. Can you imagine this? Huh? Blank. It probably just got weathered. Here's this one that says mother.
Dude, watch out. There are like, this place is it's weird. It has an infestation. I've seen like 6 of them. Those black millipedes with the yellow legs.
Oh really? I ain't seen none yet.
There's a lot of those.
And Jones ship. So this is ship. Well, that would make sense because that road. Oh, sorry. That road over there is called Ship Road. And this ship, so this must have been part of that property. I haven't seen any millipedes with yellow legs yet. Let's go over here to the father. I see spiders. Father, J.W. Ship.
Augustus Jones.
1827 to 1899.
Yeah, I found Augustus.
Augustus.
Yeah,
Here's a Greenhill, Catherine Greenhill, born 1790 and died in 1866. This one was born in 1790. You didn't believe me, did you? I told you this was out here. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. This has got a little bit interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of
I mean, it's interesting anyways, don't get me wrong, but... Well, first of all, this big stone here.
What type of pig? You have to check the letters
I am sure I've got ticks all over me. Angelus... Angelus? I wish I knew how to pronounce that correctly. Born Jones, born May 1st, 1870, and died the 6th of September, 1841. Then you got Mary Ann Boyce, but with a Y. Born March the 18th, 1827, and died October the 9th, 1842. Boyce. It's weird.
This one's weird too. It just says I yield.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, they put.
Oh, here's more. There's something that says on every side. Buried here are the Berthier. Oh, why can't I see that? Jones. Born March 16th, 1808. 1808. That's 100 years before my grandmother was born. My grandmother was born in 1908 and died April 30th, 1887. Caesar Augustus Jones, born the 29th of February. Hey, he was a leap year baby on 1812. So he was born right around the time of the earthquakes, of the Great New Madrid earthquakes, and died the 8th of December, 1849. Leap year baby. All right, what's this side say? I hate to bend these things down. I don't know if they want them up here or not. And I'm sorry if this camera's shaking everywhere. This is going to be hard to read. It's on the north side, of course. Sacred to the memory of the children of G.N.L. Chamberlyne and Ann Jones of Amelia County, Virginia. Where Anne Eliza Lafayette Berthier Chamberlyne. Oh, I don't know what that word is. The Syria? I can't see what that is. Cornelius, it's gotta be a name. Cornelius. I can't see that one either. Teckless. Sarah W. and Mary, Indiana. The first settlers of this place in 1829. Well, maybe the first settlers of this particular plot of land, but it ain't the first settlers of this place, because there were settlers long before then. Well, I got another video just a couple miles away from 1812, so not trying to shoot you down or nothing there, but you were definitely not the first settlers of this place, of this land, maybe. This particular plot of land, but also, if it was that hard to get to then, I can't imagine, I mean now, can't imagine what it was like then. I got shit wrapping around me. I'm trying to see what these ones says. Angelus and Angelus. Here, I'll go slow. See if y'all can make that out. Sometimes you can see it better on the camera than my eyeballs can see it. My eyeballs are not very good. But I've heard stories of this place. This one, Boyce. This is going to interest the shit out of my wife. That name right there is going to interest the shit out of my wife. There's another one over here that a tree fell on. I wonder if I can get to it. Oh, as you see, this tree fell. What's this one say? I can't read it, but maybe y'all can on the camera. So this is the Chamberlyne Cemetary. Chamberlain Jones Cemetery. I've only seen one Jones, so I don't know where they're getting all that Jones from. Very small. Very grown over. I lost Devin. He disappeared. But was not very. He did fine here. I'll close the gate. Close the gate, don't let all the goose out at night. Because nobody wants some goose to be out at night. Especially out here in this creepy ass place. You think it's creepy out here? No. No? What about at night? Would you think it's creepy at night?
No, not really. Not enough people around here for it to be creepy.
There's definitely not enough people. Do you want your Coke bottle or Pepsi bottle or whatever it is?
I don't know, it's got moss in it. And also, yeah, down there is our best way out of here.
Down, yeah, that's what I figured. That's base, the old base airfield, and the airfield got... Oh man, that's a long story. I don't know if I want to get into it right now. But it's now part of the Millington Airport. And so it's not part of the base anymore. Though the military does still use it because it's the largest airstrip. I believe it's the second or... It's like the second or third largest airstrip in Tennessee. And so the military can use it for their big planes. They used to do like C-5s out here all the time. Of course, they decommissioned the C-5s because it cost too much money. Go figure. Then they was doing the C-17s and C-30s. Now, I do got a quick, creepy story. Right here. And like I said, this was years ago. Years ago. If you're wondering where we're at, The airfield's up that way, kind of towards where Devon'd be walking. Navy Lake is just over the hills that way. The old stables is over the hills that way, which is now a freaking solar farm. Go figure. But the base used to extend further out, which kind of made this place harder to find. We found this, well, my dad and his buddies knew it was there anyways. But I first found this place when we was rabbit hunting. We was rabbit hunting, we was chasing our dogs, and we'd chase our dogs from the other side over into here. That's the first time I ever seen the place. That was over 40 years ago. I was less than 10 years old. Think I was toting a 20 gauge, something to that effect. But anyway, we had to chase our dogs over here. We came around that way. We didn't come the way that we came. The way we came was not a very good way to come. But anyway, that's beside the point. We was rabbit hunting and chasing our dogs, and that's the first time I saw this place. But around, kind of in that time frame, I remember coming out here with my dad, not to this specific location, but to right up here on the airfield part. And what it was is there's a dude cutting the grass. As you can see, grass needs cutting now, with a tractor and a bush hog, which they did all the time. They had the public works department of the base and the MWR, which was the recreation department of the base. So, being it was the airfield, that was probably a public works officer. Probably a public works officer. Not officer. I'm sorry. Devin's whistling at me and it got me all screwed up. Not officer. Public works worker. Out here cutting the grass with a big tractor and a bush hog. And they would use big tractors because this is a big freaking airfield. It's miles long. Miles long. And hell, we're just at... We didn't even... like, that way, it goes for like another 2.5, 3 miles that way. And that way, probably another half mile to a mile. I don't even know. I don't even know how far it goes. It's long. Let me get to the point. I get off track quite a bit. Alright, well, up at the tower, they noticed the tractor just going around in circles. Not tight circles, making big circles. And as they inspected more, there was nobody on the tractor. The tractor's just, and it was kind of in this general area. In this general area on the other side of, well, the fence was over here then, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying. On the base. And then, as they came out to inspect, of course I called my dad, because he was second head over to MWR. And they wasn't sure if it was a person under MWR or under Public Works. I'm pretty sure it turned out to be it was a person under Public Works. So it wasn't a person under my dad. But what had happened was the driver, it was an old black man, and I say old because I was young. Everybody was old to me. So he may not have been that old. Hell, he may have been in his 30s or whatever. But he had gotten shaken off of the tractor because he ran through a sinkhole. A small sinkhole, but a sinkhole nonetheless. Not his fault. It's one of them old military tractors and bush hogs. He got shaken off of it, and the bush hog ran him over. Chopped him up. And then the bush hog made a big circle and ran him over again. And chopped him up even more. And the bush hog made a big circle and ran him over again and chopped him up even more. And at this time, the bush hog was the tractor and bush hog. They were just running by themselves. They were just going probably a hydrostatic transmission. You know, you just set it in one and it goes until you pull it out. And got another story about another one of those that happened to a white guy. Even more recently, I was an adult by then. At that point, but the one that happened here, it was a black guy, and very, very tragic and very close to this cemetery. But I remember coming out to the thing in my dad's truck. My dad wouldn't let me out of the truck. Told me to stay my ass in the truck. And he told me to stay my ass in the truck, but I stayed my ass in the truck. I got out one time and I got my ass beat for getting out. When he told me to stay my ass in the truck, I better stay my ass in the truck. But anyway, tragic thing that happened right here by this cemetery that we have found. And this wasn't easy to find. And when I say how far we had to walk a long ways, and now I got to walk a long ways back, and I don't want to. Oh, Devin's already hightailed it. But yeah, we got a ways to go. You know, if I come up over this hill, I don't want to film too much of this. But as you can see up over there, that's old part of the base, old airfield. It's been turned over to Millington now. It's all part of the Millington airfield. That round tower over there, that's the Doppler for the area. So yeah, this is my home right through. This is my home right here. I grew up in here. I remember coming down Navy Road and looking out in this area out here and thinking, God bless, this just looks like a freaking no man's land. You know, it was all military. It was all military then. Didn't know what to do with it. I say didn't know what to do with it. I mean, I didn't know what to think about it. That's what I'm saying. This is all military. And to me, it was just that's another world. That's another world out there. And I'm not allowed to go out there unless I'm with my dad. And that was the case. For some reason, that's the only time I remember coming out this far back on the runway, other than the time we was chasing dogs, was to get, or not to get, for my dad to have his little inspection, whatever, of the man that got ran over by the bush hog. When we talk about fire ants, look at that fire ant hill. That is huge. Now, just for reference. The fire ants here are terrible. I know they're worse in other places, I'm sure. Devin's way over there. But I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to turn it back on for a minute and show you what my damn truck looks like. Because it ain't pretty. We're almost back to the truck. It's only like 400 yards away of marsh. Devin, are you happy? Hold on, I can't hear you. What?
It's not that bad aside for like all these pokey shits in my shoes.
All the pokey shits in your shoes?
Yeah, they're awful. They're stabbing me. Ooh.
Pokey shits in the shoes. Yeah, I didn't come out here exactly prepared either.
You're wearing Hages.
I'm wearing Hages, yeah.
Pretty much, you went on a safari in your fucking house.
Well, I looked, and I looked, and I was like, alright, if I go in that truck, remember when I started across the street, and then go down there and go under the bridge. Alright, now that was on Google Earth.
Yeah.
Now what I didn't expect was, once I got under the bridge, construction workers doing water pipe or whatever the fuck they're doing built a giant ditch right underneath the bridge to where I couldn't see it on Google. So that made me go, okay, can't go that way. I'm gonna have to try something different. And then we tried to come around. I was gonna try to come around the edge of the field. And I realized, holy shit, that ain't gonna work. There's too many ditches. So then I ended up just parking. Actually, I parked at the end of one of the old runways. I parked at the end of one of the old runways that they don't use anymore because they put a fence up. I said this was all a Navy base. More fire ants. Fire ants. Fire ants are a bitch. And they try to hide. And they try to get you to step in them. So they can eat your fucking ass. Alright, this water. Huh? What? I don't think so. Oh, and come out at the end of the road? Or at the end of the old tractor road? The old 1800s road? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it was kind of close to the.
Right there. That's the end of the Cemetary Road. I'm looking at it.
But then there was that swamp area.
Yeah, but you could walk around the swamp.
We could walk around it, but could we drive around it?
Yeah.
Think so?
I don't want to drive up there. I mean, shit, we've already seen it. But...
Yeah, I ain't gonna drive out there either. I'm gonna go get some food.
Oh yeah.
And freaking. Are you cooking tonight?
Am I cooking? I can.
Huh? Jen says I be burning shit.
Yeah, somebody You're only supposed to burn the first 3 pieces.
Right. Well, I get to drinking and I. There's a lot of water out here. God bless. You'd think we're walking across just a grass field. No. This is like got the damn Everglades right here. It's wet as shit. You don't believe me? Look. Can you see the water? Can you see all the water? There's water everywhere. Never played football in Ricefield. Devin, you walk too far ahead and I can't hear what you're saying. And the camera sure can't hear what you're saying. We're almost back at the truck. I'm going to show you the truck when we get there. It's muddy as hell. Alright, don't look too bad from the front. I can't even see it in the screen.
You should have took the Mercedes.
I'm glad I didn't take the Mercedes. Hell no. I'd be killed. I'd be killed if I got the Mercedes all dirty like this. Is this side? Oh, this side's almost as bad. Well, it looks cool at least.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a truck. It does truck stuff, right? That's what I say. Alright. Oh, wow. Talking about fire ants. Look at this big son of a bitch right here.
What?
This fire ant hill.
Oh, yeah.
it starts out here. It climbs up into this.
I'm just saying, I love all manners of life.
Look. Oh, don't get me bit. You touch that shit up. I'm definitely gonna throw a rock in it.
I fucking hate them things. I don't care.
Yeah, as soon as something hits it. I hate them too, and obviously there's plenty of them. I don't know how many hills we done passed.
What's your feet?
Oh, they are trying to get at my feet. Them bastards.
Yeah, I think right here I'm even standing on their hill.
Yeah, this is a big hill.
It goes
comes out here.
It goes all the way down to here.
To that crack, yeah. There's another hill over there on that crack.
Oh shit. You think they're friends or like the same thing?
Hell, it could be the same,
Watch
man.
them be like termites or some shit.
Those fire ants. This hill ain't near as big. It's got a glass in it though. It's got some smart water. They got some smart water in their hill. Oh look, Devin touched the smart water. He just touched that bottle.
Just touched it. Didn't move it, touched it.
He just touched the bottle. That's it. And that's what happened. Like instantaneously. That's how fucking vicious them bitches are. And they're looking for something to bite. They're looking for us. That's what they're looking for.
I'll give them a nail to bite.
Anyway. Alright then. I'm gonna say again, if I ain't said it before, y'all like and subscribe. I'm gonna get some more cemetery videos up because y'all like them cemetery videos. And that story about the old black man on the bush hog that got ran over, that was 100% true. 100%. That happened. I remember it very well. I don't remember his name. I was little. And so we are parked, indeed, as I said, on one of the old runways. There is a plane. There's no FedEx plane out there. But there is a plane out there. There's more planes out that way. They don't use this runway no more, and I'm not sure why. Maybe upkeep, whatever. But they use the other two still. The other two are bigger. This one was a shorter runway. But, yeah. So y'all like and subscribe. Do me a favor. Like and subscribe. Come on. Don't make this shit worth nothing. Alright then. We will see you later. Bye bye.